Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to a brand new week here on Martyn Lucas Investor. There's something very strange going on here. The markets are upside down, becoming very complacent. And through history, we know what comes next when this happens. Look, the market is pumping on the news worsening. Very, very odd. We've got defensive, which is doing great. I bought some Coca-Cola last night. You'll all know I bought some. If you are an Electra member, Discord member, you saw me do it live. I shared with you my trades. I bought about $13,000 of Coca-Cola around the $75.50, and I'm up on it. Great, hurrah, I'm making money again. I'm always making money. But the point is, though, it should be up to 76 this morning, and yet it's kind of up a bit, but not much. But what is weird is the S&P and tech is going up. Now, some of you will say, well, that's because we've got an earnings week. We do. Massive earnings. Tesla, McDonald's, all these stocks are reporting now next week or two, all looking great and going up. They shouldn't be. Should be the opposite, because we've just got news got worse, and anything like this should be going down. Now, I'm still glad I sold my Nvidia. Very, very pleased, because you got to go ahead of the market. Remember, the market is always wrong. It always overbuys. It always oversells. It always overreacts. And you've got to be careful and understand that. So it's great. We're up again today. Absolutely awesome. Let's see if I'm beating the market. Yes, I am. Having said that, I'm still winning. Right, look down here. The S&P 500 is down 0.32. You still got to be defensive. Look at my portfolio. Down 0.14. I'm still beating the market. I'm always beating the market. Again, you got to go defensive. I know some of you think it's boring to be focusing on businesses that just make money, but you know, I bought a lot more Coca-Cola. I've got now over $250,000. This is about to pop. I'm sure we're about to see something dramatic happen. Anyway, I have some breaking news for you. Just this second coming in. I'm going to bring it to you now. And this is an update on the war. We need to understand what's going on. Remember, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. If you're over there watching on the phone, look in the chat, and you will see there's a pin saying, click on the icon, join us for the main show, widescreen, big TV show. All right, let's get straight into it. I've got some news here from Sean Bell, and this is an update on the news just out a few seconds ago. Let's get into it. Here we go.
So it's day 52 of the Iran war, and Iran had to open the Straits of Hormuz. The American blockade was then moved in, which forced Iran to close the Strait of Hormuz again. And so far, the US has managed to turn around 23 vessels using their blockade, so it has been very effective. But last night came news that the Tuska, an Iranian-flagged merchant cargo vessel that had been moving from Malaysia out, had actually come in and was intercepted by the blockade. It was inbound on the way into the Straits of Hormuz when it was intercepted. The USS Spruance, we've got some olay here of the Spruance issuing warnings. The Spruance is an Aegis-class missile destroyer. It trained its weapons on the Tuska, which is shown in the background here. But after 6 hours, the Tuska didn't change course, and the Americans brought their 5-inch gun to bear and took out the engine bay. That meant that the USS Tripoli, where the US Marine Corps were based, therefore used the helicopters to embark. We're seeing footage of the helicopter operation to embark the US Marine Corps, which actually boarded and then seized the vessel. Now, why did this ship run the gauntlet of the blockade when so many ships before that have simply turned round? The 4 ships, apparently, we understand, yesterday tried to make their way through the blockade. 1 was intercepted, the other 3 got through, although it is fair to say the Americans may well pick those up later in the sea. But after 6 hours of warnings from the Americans, it was pretty clear to the Tuska that the Americans were serious about their interception. But it didn't stop, and therefore prompted the US to fire on a civilian merchant vessel. Now, in Iran, it immediately retaliated with threats of its own. And of course, none of this is conducive to the talks that are due to be starting very shortly. Iran also used the opportunity to criticize the American president, saying the constant shifts in position, the inconsistency complacency of approach and the regular threats by the US president clearly don't demonstrate that America's are serious about negotiation, and therefore talks might not be happening next week. Well, where does this all leave the peace talks? Frankly, with the ceasefire due to end tomorrow night, it doesn't bode well. And President Trump has threatened a return to military action, bombing bridges and energy infrastructure if the Iranians don't capitulate. But military action so far, frankly, has not delivered strategic success, with Mujtaba Khamenei and Iran still sounding relatively robustly. But it is worth pointing out, President Trump's popularity has been sinking, oil prices going back up again. He desperately needs an off-ramp pretty urgently. That can only be achieved through talks and negotiation. And by issuing threats regularly, that's almost certainly not going to force Iran into acting, particularly since they don't appear on the verge of capitulating. They do have leverage. What is clear is both sides need to find an off-ramp. Both sides are incentivized by finding some sort of deal. And it's been reported that in Pakistan, preparations are still going on in preparation for those talks. But if we end up with those talks not happening and President Trump sees through on his threat and return to war, this could end up being quite a prolonged war. So the real question is this the beginning of the end? Last-minute posturing before some successful peace talks, or more worryingly, the end of the beginning?
There we go. Things getting a little bit shaky, and the markets seem to be okay with it. There's a problem here. And all through history, we have seen what comes next. Massive crashes. So I'm prepared for it. I hope you are. Some people just keep thinking, keep buying. I'm disgusted by the amount of idiots on social media telling everyone this is your last chance to buy XRP and Bitcoin before it goes to $1 million and silly numbers like that. It is very irresponsible. They won't be around to help you when you lose all your money. I don't know what the point of it is. I don't know why these people exist. It's a complete waste of air, if you ask me. I find it quite despicable. But anyway, it is what it is. So let's go through the positions this morning. We've got half an hour to go before the market opens. We will be there for it. But let's look at where we are. I'm beating the market again. No surprise. We're always bloody winning because we understand what's going on and we don't listen to nonsense, right? So we're barely down, which worries me. But that's why I'm buying more defensive, not buying tech, because it's just not the answer right now, whether you want it to be or not. Hope your REIT is a bad way to fly. Anyway, the S&P is down 0.35, as you can see, and I'm down 0.21, so I'm beating the market. We always are. The S&P is down. Virgin Galactic, you can't buy Virgin Galactic at the moment. This should have short squeezed, but now we're back on. There you go. Here it goes down again. Look. This is like virtually barcoding. They changed some of the management because they know a lot of retail hate this management, but it's not having any effect because they haven't changed the hated people. Eric Kearney, leave him more. There you go. Eric Kearney and Cole Glacier, they need to go before anyone buys this stock. But anyway, there it is. Such high risk at the moment. With everything that's going on, and things are going to worsen before they get better. Palantir, well, Palantir's down, trying to go up. It's just so expensive. I think you're mad if you buy it, but then, what do I know? Gold, I don't buy gold. I think it's a waste of time. I know it makes money, but it never produces anything. It never earns any money. It's purely you're just hoping somebody else will pay more for it at some point. And it's a hedge. Who the hell needs hedges if you understand what you're doing? Just work hard, earn some money, invest it, buy great assets. The assets make money. It's not rocket science. This is just, I don't know. I don't see any point in gold, running around buying gold, hedging. It won't save you. It won't do anything. So it's not for me. I never buy gold at all, or silver. Doesn't interest me at all. I don't care how much money it makes. It's not made any money. It's just gone up in price. There's a difference. I buy businesses that actually make money, so you're always going to win long term, right? Amazon, great business, down today. I wouldn't be buying that. Apple, it's up and down like a yo-yo. Is it on top of AI? Is it not? Disruptions now, worsening. Enphase Energy, stand by this. Great balance sheet, $100 stock. Like it because energy is where it's all at, and this business is protected from most of the nonsense, and a great balance sheet too. Coca-Cola. Now, if it goes down today, I'll buy some more. I don't care if people sell it. If people want to take the decision that everything is great and we're booming, we're not. We're now just inches away from a major recession because this war has gone on way too long. Trump has said several times he's won the war. Well, here we are, still going on. I don't see, Trump has said we've won the war. The stock market is booming, and yet the stock market isn't booming at all. If you look at the S&P, if we go back to the S&P, we're just focused here on facts. 1 year, year to date. Year to date, the S&P is up 3%. That's rubbish. That's below average. That's not great. That's not booming. The S&P is not booming. Okay, I know some people love Trump, some people hate Trump. We're not interested in any of that stuff. We're a financial channel here to make money. But the fact is, the stock market is not booming. Anyone who says it is just looking at something completely different. Okay, the S&P is up 3% this year. That's rubbish. There's nothing great about that, considering how well earnings are doing. 80% of the S&P is beaten earnings. We should be up like 6-7% at least now. I am. If you go to my position year to date, if you look at my year to date, I'm up 7.29. That's better than the S&P, even if it was good. So I'm outperforming it, even if it was great. All right, we always are, right? But the S&P is not doing great. The market is not booming. That's not true. What about inflation? Inflation's come down? Everything's cheaper in the shops. Is it? Ask one person, is anything cheaper in the shops now? No, it's not. And inflation is sticky. It's still sticky. And now we're going to have no rate cuts. And I've been predicting that and telling you that for a year. No rate cuts in 2026. So there's no boom for crypto. There's no flood of liquidations. We've still got the problem because Trump's suing, or he wants to go after Fed Chair Powell. That's delaying the transition. So we don't have clarity with the Fed. So the Fed don't know what they're doing. And Hirsch is going to have his, when he comes in, because we just don't know because of the delay we've got. That's all chaos. The war is supposed to be one lost, but nothing's actually changed. Oil's going back up again. So you've got to go defensive to make money. So anyway, the S&P is going up at the moment, but I wouldn't be buying it, right? We've already got, if you look at my S&P, I bought it at the right time. I'm up 7%. Look, I'm up 7% on the S&P, and I was out of it like a month ago. I bought it at the right time. I didn't just hold on to it. People just say, just hold on to the S&P. Never sell it. Wrong. We sold it in October. We made about 40 grand with Coca-Cola. We made money. We made about 20, 30 grand on Google, 20, 30 grand on, no, not 20, 30 grand, about 13 grand, I think it was, on Nvidia. We bought back in the S&P at the right time. You can always buy the bottom. People say you can't time the market. Yes, you can. We do it all the time. So we bought the S&P, and now we're up 7%. And the S&P is only up 3% this year, but we're up 7%. So there you go, right? Let's carry on. Let's carry on looking through here. We'll do comments and questions in a second. We've got more reviews to do today as well. So let's move on. Amazon, we talked about that. Apple, yeah. Enphase, yes. Coca-Cola, so if it goes down below 75.50, I'll buy some more. I've got plenty of money. I've got $52,000 in buying power by selling my Nvidia, by doing all the other trimmings. I've got loads of money, no problem at all. So I can always buy some more, paying no tax on my trades because of the harvesting that we did earlier, remember? So it's all tax-free as well, even on the main account. So Coca-Cola is just trimming down. J&J, that's defensive. That's going up, all right? Great business, by the way. Oil just pulling back, even though it's up today, Chevron oil. Tesla, we got the earnings. Now we're going to get all this pump and dump on the earnings. Want to be careful for that. Anyway, McDonald's, never pay too much for land. Google, we sold at 336. I know it's going to 400, but I still sold. People went, why did you sell too early? Well, I didn't sell too early, did I? Yeah, you did. It's gone to 338. You sold at 336. Yeah, it's gone to $400. But the closer it gets in these conditions, the closer it is to a big dump. And there's a lot of stuff going on in Google right now. I've got a video coming up later about it. Is it the end of Google? Is it the end of YouTube? I'm going to be explaining that later on today. There's some real problems with YouTube right now. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. So Google's got an issue right now, right? Because it's just not the right conditions. So I've trimmed, but remember, I still own VUG and VU. So I still own about $60,000-$70,000 of Google and Nvidia anyway, in a much more protected environment. It's important that. Microsoft, too expensive. Meta platforms, going to $800, but not in these conditions. Nvidia, 200. We sold at 201. Was it 201, 202? Very happy to do that. I can always come back. Always come back. We'll see a rotation from Coca-Cola to Nvidia. You'll see it happen over and over again. Walmart, it's an AI play now. Tilray Brands, no value whatsoever. Anyone who buys this is bonkers, all right? Because Trump said he was going to reclassify. There's not. No issue. And this is not happening. Not happening this year. Right? These are all starting to do reverse splits now. This is a really a dying industry. I do not want to be touching that. Robinhood. Now, this is good, but it's only going up because of crypto. Retail is leaving at the moment the market. Vertical Aerospace, we have our number one analyst, Vaz, every day does updates on the eVTOL space. Interesting stuff. Very high risk at the moment, though. Very high reward, though. Joby, Archer. Bitcoin. Now, this is interesting because it's holding up. This whole war is about currency, as you'll soon find out. We've been covering it on the show. People don't believe me. They go, it's all about oil and regime change, and Trump wants to win. I don't know. It's got nothing to do with that. It's all about currency, and you'll find out soon. We've got lots of deep dive reports coming out on it. Anyway, there is. We're starting to go up. Might even turn green in a minute. That's a real worry. I mean, great, but it's not healthy. Bitcoin. So it's holding above 75. Nice. XRP, great. Really good. Really, really great. You're starting to see these signs about what this war is really about. I've got a formula shared to me about how you value XRP over in correlation with oil. That was shared to me on the inside. I'll just be doing an event on that shortly. Anyway, stand by for that. Ethereum also going up. Good stuff. Let's go back to my main portfolio. There you go. Might even turn green. Let's see how it's moving. So XRP, we're up 9.94%. I was asked over the weekend, am I selling any crypto? No, I'm not. Not selling any crypto at all. But I can afford not to because I've got it at a good price. I bought it at the bottom. And that's why I'm up so much. Most people are down 30%, and I've harvested the losses rather than just doing nothing. We teach this every day on Discord. We explain how to do this. People say, I'm not selling. And they're like out of the money by 50%. Oh, I'm not selling. Well, if you sold and then bought back, you can sell for free, buy for free, and have a tax loss. So when you make money, it's free. I don't know why anyone doesn't do that, but people don't. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, I'm not selling. Well, okay, don't then. All right, but just lose all your money. So we sold and bought back in the same second, got a discount, posted a loss. So when we do make money, we actually make money. It's crazy, right? It's a loophole they're going to close up soon. But anyway, you can do that. You haven't got to wait 30 days. It's absolutely mental. Remember, there's no free money because you don't pay tax on one end, you pay on the other end. There's no free money. It just provides liquid. That's all. It provides it provides movement. And that's what you want, be able to move, not be stuck in a stock, stuck in an asset. People talk about it all the time. Oh, I'm down, and what do? I can't sell. I can't do anything. Well, you can sell. No, I can't. I'd lose money. No, you don't lose money. You just buy back straight away. As long as it covers the cost of the sale with the spread, make sure, depending where you're trading, that's important. And make sure you pay lower all the same. Don't pay more. Don't get it on a bounce, and that's pointless. But anyway, XRP, great. I can hold this. I mean, my crypto position now is 45,000. It's going to 100,000. Now I'm still out of the money, You might look at that and go, oh, that's great, Martyn. You're green on all your crypto. Not really. Again, these averages mean nothing. Remember, all these numbers here are averages. Oh, you're up 9.94% on your average. It means nothing. It confuses a lot of people. That means nothing. What all that matters to me is real-time profit, real-time tax. If I go to my crypto position and I go, yeah, I'm up on the hour. Oh, look at that, great. I'm up on the day. I'm up on the week. I'm up on the month. Everyone's getting excited. But now we go 3 months, 1 year, I'm still down overall on this current crypto position. And you've got to remember that. Now, that's nothing. 12 grand down. I'm going to get 100 grand on this. No problem with that. I've got no issue with that at all. But you got to remember, if your average says you're up, you might not necessarily be up. It doesn't mean a great deal. Remember, these apps simplify it to make it engaging, make it look good, show as much green as possible, get you to trade, get you to do stuff. Because remember, every time you trade, Robinhood or whoever makes money. So, it's great seeing green, and look at me, I'm green, but you're not really, all right? You need to understand that. So the S&P 500, I'm up 7% because I repositioned. Now, that is real. That is real profit. That's real profit all the way through. I sold out, bought back in, made a profit, bought on the dip, and here we are. And that's where you want to be. Ultimately, you want nearly all your money in the S&P. If I'm honest with you, if you've got all your money in the S&P, that's where you need to be. But just by buying and holding, like your gran said or your mum said, is stupid. Oh, well, they've done all right out of it. Well, of course they have. Not because they were smart investors, just because over time the market goes up, not because it's a magic trick, because of inflation. That's all it is, money printing. The market will always go up. It's just the way it is, but your buying power doesn't. What we're trying to do here is increase buying power. There's no point going, well, I put $10, I put $1,000 in the stock market, and now I've got 1,100. I've made 10%. If it took you 20 years to do it, and then inflation means you got like $800 to spend, what's the point of that? You've not gained anything. It's not about green. It's not about flashing lights. It's not about squiggly lines. It's about achieving more buying power when you don't have it. In the future, when no income's coming in, have you got an income and have you got more buying power than you did 20, 30 years ago? If the answer is yes, then you've won. You haven't won just because you've turned everything green and you've gone up. That doesn't mean anything, okay? Because at some point you pay tax and it all gets paid away anyway. So it all lost anyway. So you've got to work this stuff out properly. So we're up on the S&P because we didn't hold. We sold, we repositioned, we bought back, we didn't pay tax on it because we tax harvested. We do it wisely. Remember, you can sell Google and Nvidia and then buy back VUG instantly, and that's regarded as a way round the 30-day wash rule. I mean, you got like 22% of VUG is made up of Nvidia and Google. So if you're in tech, the best tech, in my opinion, because the balance sheet says so, it means that there's a reason why Buffett bought Google. If you sell that and then buy in the end, and then buy straight back in VUG, you can post a tax loss and have the same asset. But you can't go GOOG and buy GOOGL. You can't, or GOOL. You can't do that. It's the same stock, same business. All right, but you can do it through VUG. If you want VU. You can buy SPY. If you want to do a tax loss with VU, you can buy SPY. Little workaround there. So you can sell VU and buy SPY. It's a tax loss advantage. People do it all the time. They don't talk about it. It's not publicized because they don't like talking about it. But it's how rich people make money, right? They sell VU and buy SPY. They sell SPY and they buy VU. It's ridiculous. This whole tax system, how to get rich in America is berserk. It's absolutely mad. It's so easy to make money. When I came to America, I didn't have to do a green card. If I had $1 million and would employ 6 people, I could come in for free. It's nuts. It's so easy to make money in America. It's all about making money, right? If you know how the system works, you can just buy your way in. You can do anything you want. It's crazy. Anyway, so that's VUG. Now VUG is up because we bought it at the right time, right? So we're still in NVIDIA. We're still in Google. Now, Coca-Cola, as you can see, this is my biggest position by a long way. 202,000 plus 60,000 on the Roth IRA. That's 260 grand, right? That's a lot, right? I'm a double whale. If you are in Coca-Cola and you have $100,000 and you are a retail investor, that's a whale. Statistically, if you want to go and chat GPT it and Google it, it means you're a whale in Coca-Cola. Well, I've got 260, so I am a whale, right, in Coca-Cola. I was a whale in XRP recently, but we trimmed that like early last year at the top. I was a whale in XRP, had over 100 grand in XRP at one point. Anyway, so all we're doing now is waiting because I think the markets are upside down. It doesn't really matter to me whether we go green, red or anything. I'm looking for the next play. Now, what's my next play? Well, all of my trades I share 24/7 for my members. On YouTube Electrum, if you want it, there's all the benefits of YouTube and you get all my trades 24/7. If you want to know what I'm buying, when I'm buying, and we never lose. All right? Just don't. So if you want to know my trades, why, 3 o'clock in the morning, there it is. That's YouTube Electrum. If you want Discord, the community, which is phenomenal, right? I decided to grow the best Discord server in the world, and it is. How do I know that? Well, because I've looked at the competition. Other people are charging up to $1,000 a month to do what I do for $2.99. Why do I do it for $2.99? Because I like helping people. I don't need to. In fact, it's stupid that I do it because my pro members who pay $4.99 are 1,000% more active than the Lucasades who pay $2.99. If you get it for free or cheap or nearly free, you don't even care. I see it. Nearly everybody that is in our events is always pro, always. So I don't know why I do it really, but I just want to give everyone the chance. I want to give everyone the chance to make money, right? I just like doing it. So if you want to join us on Discord, it's 90% discount. It's always 90% discount. It's not like a one-off deal. There it is in the chat. If you want it, come and join me. Did I pin that to the top earlier? I can't remember now. If you want Discord, it's 90% off. It's always 90% off. Because people say it's worth $30. And I just say, okay, well then let's call it $2.99 then, which is 90% off. That way you can all win, right? And I do 2-stage events a day, trading days, share all my trades, one-on-one support, no AI, no bots, just me. I will answer all your questions for you live. And we'll teach you all this stuff. You got access now to Sensei, does chart shows. You can get clips from the newsletter. It's absolutely fantastic. You don't get the full newsletter. That's a separate business that Sensei owns and runs, but you can get access to it. You can get clips from it. Sensei last night did a great chart show preparing you for the week. That was all free, all included for everyone. Thank you, Sensei, for doing that. Terrific job. I know you've just you're in the middle of a 1-week-old baby, so we thank you for coming on and doing that. Absolutely brilliant. Everyone loved it. So anyway, you might want any of that. Now, if you click on that, I'll onboard you at the end of the show. We'll do live Q&A now as well. We've got some reviews coming up today. We've got Genius Sports, Legal and General. We've got Resolve, 3 more. We've got members-only events, Electrum events today, and we're getting ready for our earnings tomorrow. Okay, so before the bell goes, we've got a little bit of time. Look, we've got...
oil's not a problem, Jim. Air Canada is...
There we go. We got that in a minute. We got... we'll come to Wall Street. But let's keep... I want to keep my eye very closely on Coca-Cola, but I also want to keep an eye on everything else. I've got 22 screens in here. So let's go over to Q&A. So what I'm going to do now is switch to members only on the main show. If you're watching on the phone, come and they've got a separate stream. It's not the same stream what a lot of guys on YouTube does. It's a completely separate service. No one does this. I mean, people go, oh yeah, they do. No, they don't. There's a dual zone on YouTube, a dual feature where you can broadcast the same show, and all it is the center. So as long as I sit in the middle, it works. We've got 2 separate streams, 2 separate productions going out. So if you are on the phone and you think, this is great, But what does it look like on a big 4-screen TV? You got a lot more. Click on the icon and come and join us. Right, so let's go to members only because I want to answer questions. So if you've got a question about anything, you can ask me anything about anything. I will answer you anything about anything. The only thing I won't do is tell you anything about my wife's private life. And I won't tell you my bank account number, and I won't tell you my credit card or social number. Anything else, I'll tell you. All right. I'm completely open book. Right. Let's go to members only. Okay. Here we go. So we're in members only mode now. So if you now repeat your question or comment, I can come to you. So if you said something that you want answered, you want to be on the screen, you got a comment, you got a query, you're not sure about something, you don't know how something works, or whatever you want to know, now is the time to repeat it, and you can be on the show. Okay, so it's members only. I'm only focusing on members' questions because we haven't got time to answer bots, trolls, and people larking around. This is an investment channel. We're making money. We've got $700,000 invested. This is our full net worth tracker now. I know a lot of you are interested in this because the journey is to get to $1 million live on the show. So we started at $5,000 and we're now at $686,999. All right, we're about to hit 700 grand. All right. We're earning about $1,000 a month now in dividends. After I bought those extra shares last night of Coca-Cola, about $1,000 a month dividends, which is covering my interest payments now on the margin. So I'm in no rush to sell anything. I'm about buying more. Okay. Always buying more, always staying in the market. So we're nearly 700 grand. The challenge was, can we get to $1 million live on the show? And we're getting close, right? No options, no shorts, no guesses, no gambles. All right, none of that stuff. Right, we got some comments coming in from members now. So Potato Family is first. So on Tuesday, earnings call for SLB. What time? On Tuesday, SLB. You got that booked. It says the 24th. April 24th. It's April 21st tomorrow. This was booked in SLB. Thank you, Leah. Can I give you the old one? Thank you, Leah. How are you? All good? Lovely. That was the most important person in the world, by the way, just stepped in there. Did you know that? Did anyone know that? Most important person in the world just walked in the studio. Right, okay. Right, SLB. Happy wife, happy life, guys. Got to learn this stuff. So SLB. We were asked to cover the earnings. Now, it says here, I thought it was the 24th. Have we changed it? Yeah, April 24th. Yeah, you're telling me wrong here, see? Potato Family. You're telling me wrong. You confused me there for a minute, mate. I thought, what the hell's going on? So SLB is the 24th. We'll be covering it. Okay, so that's that question dealt with. Hang on, let me come back to it. So there you go. Now we've got, that's that question. How long we got? 5 minutes. Teresa, what do you about XRP? I don't understand the question. I own XRP, but could you repeat the question? I don't know what you mean. What do you about XRP? I don't understand what you mean, but I own it, if that's what you mean. Good afternoon, Henrik from Denmark. Lovely to have you here, Henrik. Martyn, do you have a positive about the crypto in short term? Not really, no. I think XRP can go to $1 and I'm ready to buy 50 grand worth of it. And I will too. I'm just focusing on XRP going to $5. None of this stupid replace the world and $1 billion and stupid stuff and idiots. No, I'm not interested in any of that stuff. I'm happy to make $5. Very happy indeed. But I'm not impressed short term, no. The markets are upside down. Hi, Liz. Is our oil baron, Stephen Lewandowski. Hello, Martyn. Happy for this sunny day in England. Riviera, it misses you. I miss it too. I've got a home in Cornwall. I've got a little house by the sea. I live in Cornwall. My studio is here in Texas, in Dallas, United States. but my home is in Cornwall. I've got a lovely house by the sea, and I go back whenever I can. And I miss it too. I can go outside my house and walk on the beaches and breathe the fresh air. Here I walk outside and get chased by a bobcat, surrounded by concrete and pollution. Not so good, but it's great in the studio. Studio's brilliant. Best studio on YouTube. XRP to $5 in 2026. I can see that. Hello, Stephen to Florida. Hello. Are you not interested in crypto? Yes, I am. I've no idea how you got through there. It's members only. Yes, I have crypto. What do you mean? Am I not interested in crypto? I've got $45,000 of crypto at the moment. So yeah, got crypto. I don't know how you got on the show there. It's members only. Hi, Stephen, Henrik. Hi, Henrik. Good day to you. Good Morgan. Started with 3K, now 13 grand. Thanks. Well done, mate. If we turn green today, this market is mad. It's mad anyway. Markets are always mad. 2 minutes to go. Can you tell us about companies like... You didn't say anything. That was strange. Let's have a look. Oops, sorry. No worries, potato family. That's why I'm here, mate. I'm here to correct you. Sienna Corporation. Yes, I can. Absolutely, we can. If you are a member, which you are, you can do a $10 super chat and I will do a full review for you. But not at the moment. I'm fully booked. Okay. Love that favorite person in the world comment. Good man. I didn't just say favorite person. I said the most important person in the world, didn't I? You know. I can't stand a goofy YouTubers. Mate, the good news is all those YouTubers are about to go bust. I'll explain it later. It's really great news. YouTube have got on top of it, okay? All those silly YouTubers are, the baseball caps, the big earphones. What the hell's all that for? Why do you go on YouTube, talk about crypto, and you get a big pair of headphones? Are you deaf? Have a monitoring system. You don't see them on TV, do you, like that? Just idiots. They don't know what they're doing. They're bloody stupid. Anyway, no time for it. And YouTube are throwing it all in the bin as well. It's really great. I can't wait. Right, here we go.
Think about
Let's ring the bell.
Hundreds of billions of dollars that are spent
Let's make some money.
to get it so you can stay in the game with ChatGPT or Claude.
Here he is.
Or stay in the game
Ewok.
With
Does Jim Cramer
whatever.
sound like an Ewok?
These guys.
He does, doesn't he? Can you understand what he says? I can't.
Paid to take Google. Now we know that there's some sort of arrangement between
I have no idea what that guy's talking about half the time.
And Apple, but I don't think it's onerous for Apple. So they got the best. I think one of the best, if not the best, of these chatbots, and they're a free rider. And I love.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He talks bloody rubbish.
Because they've got the audience.
3,
that makes
2,
it so
1.
The moment that they got Gemini. It's hard to unseat ChatGPT.
Look at that.
Because OpenAI is so good. But I love Gemini. It's so
My Coca-Cola is booming. We're green again. Woohoo! Here we go. Let's rock and roll. Ember. So the portfolio was green for a second. I told you it was mad if it goes green, but it did. For a second it did. Okay. S&P is running up this morning. Be very careful. Don't buy it. We're already up on it. We don't need to buy it. Virgin Galactic. Nearly barcoding. That's insiders. That's management. Talking rubbish. The portfolio has turned green. It keeps going red and green. Bloody annoying. I can't work with it. I can't work in these conditions. I can't work in these conditions. What the hell? There we go. That's better. Palantir, too expensive. Gold going up. Who the hell would buy that? What's the point? Amazon going down. Apple, interesting. Enphase Energy, it's upside down, back to front. Coca-Cola is turning green. My portfolio is turning... Oh! Whoa! There you go. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Fantastic. Absolutely great. That's what's supposed to happen. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Now it's starting to make sense again. Up we go. This could go to $77, $78 a day. Let's just sit and watch. We're just making money again. Who bought Coca-Cola? If you bought Coca-Cola last night with me, at 75.50, say yes in the chat. You are a sensible person. You deserve to be here. I'm loving it. We're always winning. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Come on, let's go. Who bought it? Put in the chat if you bought Coca-Cola with me last night on Electrum and Discord. Shoot, shooby-dooby, doop-dooby-dooby-dooby. Defensive, oil going down, Tesla going up, McDonald's going up. Did you buy it? Yes, 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 yes. They are Google. Told you. Now it's turning around. Come on, get in. We took our profit. We knew what we were doing. And then Microsoft and Meta Platforms and Nvidia. We won over and over again. We're winning again. Come on, I did it. Come on, everybody. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Discordians are always winning. We're always winning. Love it. Here we go. Spread your wings and let's throw the phoenix. Shooby-dooby, shoot-dooby-doo. Who's loving it? Who's loving it, loving it, loving it? Show some loving it in the chat. Show some loving it. Have I got a loving it button? Have I got a love? I haven't got a loving it button. Have I got fireworks? I got fireworks. Boom! The crowd's gone wild. The crowd's gone wild. We might be up and down today. It doesn't really matter. The point is, you see the market readjusting, all right? Value always rises to the top. Value always rises to the top. It can't do anything else. It has to make sense eventually. Remember, we talk about this a lot. The stock market is a voting machine. That's all it is. It's a lot of bloody nonsense, right? But long term, months, years, decades, it's a weighing machine. At the end of the day, if you take any business and its chart, and you look at earnings per share, what it actually earns the investor, what it actually makes, and if you start from the beginning of where it is today and you draw a line straight through the center like that, from there to there, along that line, you will find the earnings per share. You will find the actual value of the business, what it actually made sense. It always makes sense overall. All this, either side of the line, is just noise. That is what it does. So if you focus on the balance sheet, focus on the numbers, focus on the actual bloody business, rather than bloody lunatics on social media, right? I should put headphones on one day and sit here like a donkey with my headphones on, pretending to be important. If you focus on that, you lose your money. But if you focus on the balance sheet, you always make money. I love it. What a great day. I love it. I love it when common sense actually, justice and knowledge and discipline and hard work actually work. Oh, great. It's awesome. So we're green again. It's going to be up and down. I mean, it's like, it is what it is. But, at the end of the day, common sense. I'm loving it. Anyway, so if Coca-Cola goes lower, I'll buy some more. But the fact that bounced like that, people are using Coca-Cola as a bank. That's what people don't understand. They see it go down and go, oh, it's rubbish. Oh, it's rubbish. It's a piggy bank for tech. That's all it is. The real money, here we go. Now we're going up again. If I see Coca-Cola go to 75, under 75.50, I'm going to buy some more. I got 52 grand here doing nothing. Should we do some more Q&A? Right. Okay. So listen, folks, if you want to stop losing, and if you want to talk to a real investors for a couple of bucks, honestly, I mean this. This is not a sales pitch. I don't need to sell you anything. I don't know why everyone is not on Discord with me every day. I mean, I made it. I don't know why I do it. Leah says, why do you charge $2.99? Just charge $50. You'd still get the same people and you'd make loads of money. I said, yeah, I just want everyone to do it. But people go, oh, I'm not. It's like, it's one trade in your entire life and it's kind of paid for the membership. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't know why everyone's not on Discord. There you are. Join me. I just love it. We have our after stage events, our stage shows, and it's great. Anyway, come and join me on Discord. I'll onboard you. If anyone does it now, I'll onboard you right now. So if you click on that link now for Discord, I'll onboard you live right now. So you say Discord in the chat. I've done it, and I will onboard you. I'll send you the interview video. It takes you 8 minutes to watch it. We can get you in the system right now. And at the end of this, we can have an on-stage event and we can teach you how to do, Sensei does chart shows. I do all of the tax losses, tax harvesting, how to manage your money, how to get a credit score. We're going to do a whole course on that. Yeah, loads of stuff. Anyway, if you do it, let me know. Right, let me go back to comments and questions. This is awesome. Should we just relax? I think we should just relax. Let's just have a nice day. Should we just have a nice day? Should we just chat to people? You don't need to worry about the news when you buy the value. Right, anyway, let's go back to comments and questions. So, love that favorite person. Thank you, mate. I can't stand the goofy YouTubers and their ridiculous price. Yeah, but let you got to have idiots in the world, mate, because we make money out of those people. We do, because people go, this is rubbish. Let's go and watch Martyn, Sensei, and Vaz. So it's good for us. You got to have some idiots. Going to be a great day. Let's go. 2 minutes, Martyn. I think the comments come from the vertical, the num members. Oh, yes, thank you. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Liz. I could turn that off, but I like to do it. I like to involve everybody. You're right. You're absolutely right. That makes sense. Good morning. Here she is, 1970 Buckley. Oh, we're getting rich this morning. Have you looked at quantum computing? Yes, I have. I prefer, what's it called? IonQ. The Ewok, yes, very mousy. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? It's not just me, is it? Yes, yes, yes. All the Discordians, all the Electra members, they bought Coca-Cola. They're all making money. That's Catalina, Wilfredo, DJ Hayes, Joel, yes, mate, Big O in Yorkshire. I love it. How are you, mate? Human Being Liz from Germany. Slim did it. Money Making Mitch did it. Lovely to have you back, Money Making Mitch. Penny Harris, good morning, ready for whatever comes. Penny Harris, one of my gold members. I love it. Josh Haven, close 75.70 this morning. Oh, did you? Okay. Yes, I did, Dan. Bought at 75.27. Oh, you lucky sod. Oh, you lucky sod. I'm jealous. Let's go. Let's go. Mount Martyn, how are you, mate? Starlight, yes. Chris is here. Hood is good, says Liz. Sold Nvidia and Google this morning pre-market. What? Congratulations. Yeah, right thing to do. Loving it. Loving it. Bought Coca-Cola last week. Let's go. Love it. Love it. All take Coca-Cola profits. Discord is great. Thank you so much indeed. Do you like Disc? Yeah. We're trying to make it the best service in the world. All right, we've got the gaming channel. You win Luca coins. We're going to have prizes for that soon. All sorts. Discord is great. Thank you. Nice. Have a nice day. If I sell Google in my Roth IRA, how long do I need to wait to... Oh, whoa. XRP bound. You need to join us on Discord because you don't understand how tax works. You just asked me, if I sell Google in my Roth IRA, how long do I need to wait to buy it back in? None at all. There's no tax on it. If you sold it for a tax loss, what's the point? It's your Roth IRA. There's no tax on it. You can't sell for a tax loss in your Roth IRA. You can't do it. So there's no lots either, because it's just it's a tax-free savings account. So you can buy it back whenever you want, because you didn't have a tax loss anyway. All right, so it makes no odds. All right, XRP bound. And remember, folks, every question's a good question. Don't ever think it's a silly question. We all learn from everybody. All right, it's important. If you've got a question, ask it. We can have a laugh. We can, because you know me, I'm going to take the piss out of you anyway. Right. And if you say stupid things, I'm going to say you're stupid, because that's what I do, right? I'm just rude and sarcastic. I'm from England, right? I just don't care, right? That's what I do. But ask it anyway, because it's great entertainment, but it helps everybody else out as well. We're all, let's be honest, we're all bloody stupid. I'm stupid for doing this. Why don't I just retire? I could retire now, go back to Cornwall, sit on the beach, and I've got a little boat. I could row my little boat up the river. Why don't I do that? Why am I sitting in the dark with green lights in my face? This is stupid. This is stupid. I don't need to, do I? So we're all stupid. All right. Anyway, this call is awesome. If I didn't have to work, I'd be there 24/7. Hey, Joe. Good morning. Hey. Proper green day. Cheers, Marty lad. Hello. I love it. Name the TV advert. Name the advert. It's a bit high. Name the advert. Name the TV commercial. Everyone's up. Hi. Hello, John. I bought it last night. Nice one, Derek. Fidelity Roth accounts do allow lot selling. Fidelity Roth, they do. That's great. However, it's no benefit to tax, because there is no tax on your Roth IRA. Really great. You can lot sell. That's great. I wish I could on my Roth IRA. I would trade a lot more. But it doesn't matter, because there's no tax anyway. So it kind of defeats the object. It's just, you can select the shares you want to sell. And that makes sense for profit-wise, but not from a standpoint of tax. XRP going to 1,000 instantly. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Terry. You've been watching those idiots on YouTube. They know best. Big O Yorkshire. Hovis. Yay, Hovis. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a bit of Hovis. I tell you what, the bread in England is far better than America. I love Tiger bread from Tesco's in England. When I go home, I order Tesco's bread, right? And it's white and fluffy. And guess what it's made out of? It's made out of flour, water, some eggs, some milk, right? That's it. And it tastes like bread. In America, oh God, the same bread with 500 chemicals. You can't, me and Leah, in fact, I'm going to get sod it. I've made my mind up. I'm going to sell some shares. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to buy a bread making machine, and I'm going to make my own bread. I'm sick and tired of eating chemicals. Whenever I have like a piece of toast, who doesn't like butter, proper butter, as in butter, not 5 million chemicals, as in butter, churned milk? Who doesn't like butter on toast, proper toast? But when you eat the toast and it's chewy, and it sits on your sideboard for like 2 months and never goes off. There's something. If you buy Tiger bread, proper like white, real English bread, right? In about 3 days, it goes green. That's what you want it to do. That's what it should go green. All right. It should rot away. It's supposed to. It rots in your stomach and it goes in your blood. It goes in. It's what you want, right? And when you eat bread, it's not supposed to be chewy because of all the gluten and all the crap they throw in it. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, we want proper white bread with butter on it, like a farmer. If you're the farmer, if you're a bloke, right, who's got a farm, you might be a woman as well. You haven't got to just be a bloke. But if you're a farmer or a farmer's wife, right, you get up in the morning, you go and milk the cows, they eat the grass. That's all they eat is grass, right? Proper milk comes out, you churn it up, you turn it into some butter, I'm sure it's a bit harder than that. It's not like milk, whisk, butter. There's a process, but, you know, I'm just an idiot, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Whisk it all up, turn it, right? And then go and harvest your wheat, rub it all together. I've seen it on the movies. That's all you got to do. Rub it. Bread. Magic. Cut down the oats, wheat, do that, bread, right? Get the butter, put it on. You've just eaten Mother Earth. You've just eaten food. You've just eaten food. You just ate food. Tastes great. That's what I miss. That's what I miss. Anyway. I've missed some. Yeah, Hovis. I don't know how we got onto that. It's because we're making money again, right? We don't have to worry. Good morning, Martyn. Your strategies are spot on. Thank you, Mark. We're always winning, mate. Shall we go and look at the wealth tracker? Are we there yet? 688,000. Woohoo! Nearly 700 grand. Come on, get in. All this, I just want to remind everybody, by the way, okay? And the reason why that says 10% is only set up a couple of weeks ago. Remember, folks, you can do the same thing. I started with $5,000. Now, my trolls and the idiots on social media will say, oh, star guest, hang on. Let me read this. Star guest, you can do a super chat and be on the show. Here we go.
Adbigo Yorkshire tipped £1.99 through super chat. Hey up lad, get some butter on the bread.
Hey up lad, get some butter on the bread. That's right. And you know what? Years ago, when people were just eating bread and butter, and now, oh, I got another one. Let's see what this says. Here we go.
Admxchida tipped $1.99 through super chat. Loving it.
And guess what, folks? Years ago, when people just ate bread and butter, and now they say, oh, you can't eat that, you get cancer, you get that. No one died of cancer like 50 years, 100 years ago for eating bread and butter. It's the chemicals, it's the crap that we eat. It's got nothing to do with the bread and butter. Get a bit fat. Nothing wrong with a bit of fat, just burn it off. That's all you got to do. In fact, all you got to do, actually, is go about 3 or 4 days fasting, and you go into ketosis, and it burns it off anyway. You don't even need to do any exercise. You should take exercise. But I'm just saying, you don't eat bread and butter, it's fine. That's financial advice right there. Good morning, Martyn. Your strategies are spot on. Thank you, mate. It's easy to make money. It is easy. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Trolls and idiots on social media will say, Martyn hasn't made any money. It's just his super chats and his memberships and his Discord. That's all he's done. You can't make money out of just having money. If you all gave me $1 billion today in super chats, have I made any money? Well, I've earned money, but have I made any money out of the $1 billion? Well, of course I haven't. It's what you invest in is what you earn from the money, right? My gains have nothing to do with YouTube and super chats and stuff like that. If you look at my year to date, if we go into my stocks and shares and I go to year to date, right? 1 year. There we go. Go to 1 year. 1 year, $137,000 I have made out of my investments. That's not you giving me $137,000 of bloody super chats. 35%. So I've outperformed the S&P. I've outperformed Buffett. It's not hard to do. That's the game. That's how I make money. It's not, well, I just earn money. We all earn money. Right? When people say that to me, it drives me bloody mad because you're just lying to everybody. I mean, I'm assuming everybody earns money who invests in the stock market because it's difficult not to invest if you don't have any money, right? So if you earn money, whether you earn $1 million, $1, it doesn't matter. It's what you do with that money is your actual gains, not how much money you've got. If I put $1 million in here today, my balance would go up by $1 million. But my gains wouldn't move, would it? I tell you what would go up with my tax bill. So that would be bad as well, right? We've got to manage that as well. So it's about what you do and how you manage your money is how you make money. And on Discord, coming up shortly, I'm going to do a whole course on how to get a perfect credit score. I've got a perfect credit score in both continents, in the US and the UK. And it's easy. It's not about being rich. It's not about having a good job. It's not about having lots of money. It's knowing how it works. And if you get the best credit score, you can get the best deals. You pay less for a phone, less for insurance, less for everything. Get better interest rates on your money. You pay less on when you borrow money and all that stuff. I'll be teaching all that soon anyway. So good morning, Anubis. Remember, IRAs only tax when you take the money out. That's right. So what happens with an IRA, very important, and thank you, Stephen, for bringing it up. If you buy and sell on your IRA, it's all tax-free. Nothing happens. Buy and sell, no problem at all. You're supposed to leave the money in there for so many years. It's designed as a future pension. It's your pension pot. So they give you things like incentives. Robinhood gives you a 3% match every year. It's great, right? Free money. However, if you buy and sell, that's fine. But if you buy and sell and then take money out, in other words, take it back to your bank account, all that money they've given you, the matches and all those free trades, then you can get a penalty. You're supposed to leave it there. And there's no answer I can give you that's universal. Everyone's different. Everyone, different age, different country, Roth IRA, ISA in the UK, individual savings account. They're all different setups, right? You've got to speak to your financial advisor, your CPA or accountant, as it's known in England, for your specific situation. I can't tell you. But essentially what we're saying is if you buy and sell on your IRA, it's tax-free. When you remove, you can pay penalties and taxes. The idea is the longer you leave it there, when you finally do sell, or as in not sell, but withdraw, the less penalties, the less tax you're going to pay. That's the idea. If you withdraw early, you'll pay tax. If you withdraw late, like 5 years, 7 years from those trades were made, then it's tax-free. Okay, it's important that. Get the bike up the hill. There it is. Get the bike up the hill. Okay, so I can start with 20,000 in my Roth IRA and make me a quick 2,000 on Google. Then take the 22 grand and reinvest it tax-free and buy it back once it. Yes. Yeah. Let me make sure I've got that right. Okay, so I could start with 20 grand in my Roth IRA, make a quick 2,000 on Google, then take the 22 grand and reinvest it tax-free and buy it back once it dips. Yeah, that's what I do all the time. Look, do you want to see my IRA? My IRA is better than my main account. You think this is good? Let me show you this. So here we go. Year to date. Hang on. Stocks and shit. Yeah, where are we? Watch. Year to date, 1 year. Okay. 1 year on my main account where I'm paying tax. 137 grand profit, 35%. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good, Martyn. Well done. Right. What about the IRA then? See at the top? Over here. This is my IRA. How come you never show that? Oh, you're just trying to scam us. I tell you all the time. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh, it doesn't show. It's all part of the whole balance. Bloody hell. Every time I show you the whole thing. Here's the Roth IRA, right? Look at that. No margin. Hang on a minute. That's even better. In 1 year, you've made 45%. $19,000 on your IRA. Yeah. Bloody hell, Martyn. I thought you did quite well on your main account. Now you're making even more money. I didn't even notice. Well, I don't like to show off, mate. Well, if you'd showed me that, I would have joined Discord in a heartbeat. That's 45%. That's brilliant. In 1 year, and all you own is the S&P. How the bloody hell have you done that? Well, I'm that good. Martyn, you should have showed everybody that. They'd be well impressed. Because on your Roth IRA, you can't even buy crypto. No. Don't do shorts. No. Do you do options? No. Do you have margin to leverage it? No. Well, what are you buying then? Because how can you be up 45% in a year if you only own the S&P and you can't do options, you don't do shorts, you can't buy crypto on an IRA? How are you making so much money? Why didn't you show me that? If you'd showed me that, I would have been a gold member. No, I wouldn't. I'd have been an investor level member. I would have been all over this. I don't like to show off. Yeah, you do. You love showing how much money you got. Well, yeah, I do. But I didn't want to go too far because that's just too much. You can't make 45%. If you can't, I mean, I've been trolling your channel for 4 years, telling everybody the only reason you make any money is because your margin and because your income. And no income even goes in here. No. And can you have you been putting money in your IRA? No. Yeah, you have. No, I haven't. Well, how'd you get so much money? Because I'm just that good. Well, why didn't you share it? Because I didn't want it. Didn't need to, did I? So how do you make so much money? You must be putting money in. No, I can't put money in. Yes, you can. Why can't you put? Because I'm maxed out. Show me. You're a liar. You're a scammer. Show me. Show me you can't put any more money in. Okay, then. I will. All right. So let's go to contributions. 2022. Maxed out. Can't put any more money in. Full up. How come you fill up? Well, because I make so much money from my main account, I just transfer it in. So you'd have made more money on the main account if you hadn't taken the money out. Well, yeah. But you're in margin, right? So you pay 4% interest. Yeah. So you take money out of your main account and pay 4%. Well, that's stupid, is it? Well, it seems to do all right. Well, because you're paying 4%. Yeah, but I get a 3% match on Robinhood.
I can't believe this.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Week 3 has become a member. 10 months, what a great milestone.
Nice one, mate. Nearly a year. I love it. You have a 1-year badge soon. So you take money. Yeah, I do it every year. I tell everybody every year. At midnight, New Year's Eve, I take money out of my main account at 4%. That's stupid. You're paying 4% to earn 3%. Is it stupid? Because on day one, I'm in the S&P for the whole year. Cost me 1%. Am I going to make more than 1% a year on the S&P? Well, I suppose so. So you keep putting money in from all your YouTube super chats. Well, no, because I'm maxed out. Show me the other years. You only showed me the first year, 2022. Show me the next year. I don't believe it. Okay, 2023. Maxed out. What's that number in the middle? What's that 225? That's free money. What do you mean free money? Yeah, I get free money. How do you get free money from Robinhood? Well, I do. Oh, here we go. Is it because you know somebody? I know, you know somebody. Well, no, not really. They give everybody a 3% match. Everybody. Not just me. See? 3%. Gold. See at the top? 3%. So I got $225 that year. What about 2024? Oh, you maxed it out again. I can't believe it. How did you max it out? Because I made loads of money on my main account, transferred it through, did it again. 2024, 3% match. All right. 2025, show me. I want to see the truth. Okay. 2025, maxed out. $240 this time. Look at all this free money. What about 2026? You can't have maxed it out. It's only April. No one's maxed out their IRA for 2026 in April. It's only just started. I have. Show me. You're a liar. You're a scammer. Show me. Okay. $258 free money. Where's all this money coming from? It's coming from my main account. Midnight. I transfer it through. And I get free money. But you're paying 4%. Yeah, but I'm earning 3%. So it cost me 1% to buy the S&P for the whole year. And then I buy and sell all the time. Whenever it dips, whenever it's overvalued, like 24 times, 25 times earnings, 27 times earnings, I sell the S&P. I wait for a dip because you guarantee Donald Trump's going to like drive the market down, start a war, do a liberation day. Oh, I see. When it goes down, I buy it back. Yeah, but tax. No tax. Tax-free. It's an IRA. Oh. So that's how you've managed to make 45% in 1 year. Yep. Pretty good, isn't it? What's your all-time? You never show all-time. I've noticed that about you. You never show the all-time. It's like somehow you don't want to see you don't want everyone to see what you've actually really made. Well, I can show if you want. Well, I want. Show me. Okay, then. There we go. 56%. I've only been doing it, 4 years? 56%. Well, that's not much better than last year. You were at 45, so 50. Well, that's in 1 year. It's not bad, is it? And we're currently down quite a bit. It's a rubbish year. 56%, 21 grand. Not bad, is it really? So there you go. That's another little bit. How did I get onto that? I don't even know I got onto that. Is that important? So anyway, why don't you show us? I don't know. Let's stop this stupidness. Let me go back to here. No one cares. Is anyone paying attention to all my nonsense? Probably not. Anyway, so there's your Roth IRA. Bloody hell, says Diesel Raider. Do you have Hovis and Warburton in the US? No, we don't, mate. No, we have chemical radiation bread. Kerry Gold. Oh, I love it. Love it. Do you know what? Because you're asking me that about do we have different foods. If you go to McDonald's in the UK and you buy some fries, look on the ingredients: oil, potatoes, salt, and salt's optional. In the US, oil, potato, salt. Salt's not optional, and there's like 100 other. It's not 100. There's about 15 chemicals. Why? Because it makes it more profitable. They can store it quicker, cheaper. But in the UK, they're not allowed.
Has become a
Tastes
member.
better too.
Martyn Lucas, the Universe Piano Man. Write a book on your strategy. Fafo.
I might write a book one day. Would you buy it, Diesel? Would you buy it? I've said it all here anyway. I've said it all here a million times. I love it. You cannot beat it with a boiled egg. Oh, yeah. Make it my own bread and it's unbelievably better. That's it. I can't believe it's not butter. Bread makers rock. What's the best one, Kimberly? What's the best? I want the best one. I want the best one now. I'm not messing around. I want the best one. Be sure to buy organic flour to make your own flour. Right. I'm on it, 1970 Buckley. Just tell me about these companies I wrote about. Just tell me about the company. What do you mean? You can't just come in and say, tell me what I want to know. You got to be nice about it. You got to be nice. Hey, when you make money and you invest wisely, you don't need to stress. You can just chill out because you know you're making money. You don't have to chase every chart. You don't have to chase every headline. Look at this, folks. Oh, we're going to go to $77. We're going to go straight to $77. It's breaking out. It's going to break out in a minute. My portfolio is going to go so high. I'm going to be like, I'll be getting vertigo. Actual real butter, beef tallow, coconut oil. That's what I use. Oh, I love it. Bread machine, brilliant. Water flour, sell, super done, perfect. Lard is good too. Yeah, we like lard as well. Real food. It is a lot of hard work, the cycle of life. Bread and butter making. Oh, yeah, but I love it. Sorry, salt. That's it. CN Light Church, tell me about these. What do you mean, tell me about these? I bet you've won a membership. Curious. I bet Curious has won a membership. Didn't pay for it. I'm guessing now. Tell me the truth. Yeah, look. Curious. Did you win a membership from somebody? You can always tell. You didn't pay for that membership because you're not being nice. Tell me what I want now. I deserve to know. It's my show. I want to know. Tell me now. You got to be nice. You can't just, I'm not your personal flipping secretary. Your financial advisor, am I? You got to be nice. You're not being nice. You just go, do this. I love bread. Martyn, you are the real deal. Thank you, Terry, mate. Hey, you know what? It's about to get a lot more real as well. It's really exciting. YouTube are getting rid of loads of channels at the moment. All those flipping idiots. They're all getting thrown off. It's all changing. ChatGPT is destroying YouTubers. It's crushing them because those that do answer for questions, because they're getting replaced by ChatGPT, they're not watching them anymore. Numbers on YouTube have gone massively down recently. You might have seen our numbers have gone down, right? But what YouTube is saying, it's kind of obvious really, those with personality who are live and real are going to boom in the next few years. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. We always win. We're always live. It's all about being here for the people. And you got to be honest. I got a bit of personality, right? Well, haven't I? A little bit. Let's be fair, right? If you're sitting there like that you're sitting like that with your chart, with your headphones on, and you're going, well, I think we need to buy an XRP. It's going to go $1,000. So watch this red line. Oh, it's going to go. What's the personality in that? You should be getting rid of all that stuff. I love it because no one wants it anymore. People are going to chat GPT and going, can I buy XRP and get rich in 5 minutes? That gives them the answer they want. They're not watching some guy going, oh. I love it. Good riddance. There'll be like one channel left. There'll be 2 channels left. Me and Ricky Gervais. That's all that'll be left. Everybody else will give up. They'll all be gone. Robinhood UK ISA penalty is only 12 months. Is it? Is that all it is? Nice. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. The cancer rate is up. When biologists and doctors have studied tribal cultures who are still living off the grid, cancer rate is super low. I'm not a doctor. All I have to say, it's interesting. I totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. Drink some water, go for a walk, get some sleep, and eat some real food. That's it, really. That's it. The secret to life is to know there isn't one. Well, that's rubbish. I want the secret of life. Martyn, tell me the secret of life. We're all searching for it. What's the secret of life? There ain't one. There's not a secret. The secret of life is knowing there isn't a secret. You mean to say I spent my whole life looking for the secret of life? You mean to say that? Yeah. Well, that's annoying. I've been studying and walking around the world trying to work it out. Just stay at home. Just be nice. Just be nice. Eat something, go for a walk, have a laugh. That's it. Is that all you got to do? Yeah, that's all you got to do. Always study and speak with your doctor. Aren't you limited to how much you could put in each year? Yes. Yeah, 8,000, 8,500. That's it. You're limited. The ISA in the UK is 20,000. 20,000. At age 69, what is a good retirement strategy if I have no IRAs and didn't plan for retirement? So at 69, what is a good retirement strategy if I have no IRAs or didn't plan for retirement? So you didn't do any planning. You got no savings, I'm assuming then. Mark, what I suggest you do is call into the show. You want to be on the show? You want to speak to me live? Do you want to phone up? Here you go. This is for Mark. Mark wants to ask me a question. Mark's a member. So Mark, there is my live phone-in link. Just for you. Nobody else. Mark, if you click on that link, you can be on the show. Turn your microphone on, turn your camera on. We'll have a conversation. In fact, does anybody else want to call in? We've got 10 spots. We'll have a debate. Who wants to be on the debate? 10 spots, 10 people can call in. The first 10 people. There you go. Let's do that. Live phone in. Live phone in. Who wants to chat about stuff? There you go. Live phone in. Anyone can call in, not just Mark, anyone. 10 spots, 10 people, 10 guests. You call in, I'll answer. You can ask me anything you want. All right. There you go. Let's sort it out. Let's get it sorted. So if you want to be on the show, that's what you got to do. That's the only way I can answer your question, Mark. I mean, there's not enough information there. A wash sale occurs when an investor sells a security stock at a loss, and then within 30 days, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Stephen. Doesn't apply to an IRA, though. I'm at 35% past year. Same percentage, just working with less buying power at the moment. Congratulations, RB. That's it, spot on, mate. If you're making 35%, mate, I mean, think about it, RB. You're a legend. You've beaten Warren. Oh, hello. Mark Freya's calling in. Mark, you've got to be on camera, mate. We can't have you not on camera. Mark Freya's just called in, but he's not on camera. If you're not on camera, I can't have you on. Okay, you've got to be on camera to be on the show. Okay. Okay, you've got to be on the show. If you've got to be on camera. Okay, if you're not on camera, I can't bring you on because we could have, trolls, idiots, scammers, lunatics. We've had all sorts, So we don't want that. So let me just end that call a minute and you can try again. Yeah, RB, that's fantastic, mate. You've outperformed Buffett. You've outperformed the market. That's great. You just do that every single year and look how it grows. Look how it goes up. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, we've gone red now. Boo. This Way Gaming, Diesel, RB, hello, Liz. Yeah, I would. Hello. Mark, I would buy the book, Buy the King Arthur Flour is great for making bread. By the way, King Arthur Flour is great for making bread. Thank you for that. We'll have a look at it. Happy 420 day. What does that mean? What's that mean? Oh, April 20th. Sorry. Got it. I will send you the link in Discord. Thank you, Kimberly. Good morning, Liz. Ditto. Isaac. The bread maker make the beat pizza dough. I really appreciate my bread maker. It makes life easier. I'm loving it. Sorry, Liz. It's the afternoon in Germany. That's okay. The secret to life is to buy Fafo mugs. Totally agree. Oh, yes. ZZ, I see. Being nice is bad for your health. Be mean. Fair enough. Go talk to Martyn. Go talk to Martyn, Mark. I'd call, but of course, working and not allowed to film here. That's fair enough. You got to be dressed on camera. Yeah, we can't have naked people calling in. Do you know what I mean? We're not doing any of that stuff. That's just weird, all right? Martyn, have you ever left a stock more than a month without trading it? Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's not about the price. It's about the valuation. Everyone focuses on price. They go, oh, well, you've just sold. It's not about the price or the profit. It's about the valuation. If the valuation is undervalued or overvalued, you've got to get rid of it, right? Or add to it. It's not rocket science. Nobody want to call in. I've got reviews to do today, so I'm going to go and do them. Nobody want to call in? Nobody want to ask me a question? Fair enough. You had your chance. Let's go through our positions. So, we've got the S&P is, well, we're just flat now. The S&P is just, we got not barcoding, but semi-barcoding. That's insider, that's management. That's people buying and selling and just don't give a damn. That's terrible, that is. Palantir, too expensive. Gold, waste of time. Amazon, too expensive. Apple, I wouldn't be buying it, too expensive. Enphase Energy, it's just sleeping. Coca-Cola, up, it hasn't decided. People are just like buying, selling. Not worried. J&J, Chevron, Tesla, crazy. It boomed this morning. Absolutely bonkers. I bet the earnings isn't that good. McDonald's, Google, I'm glad we took our profit. Microsoft, Meta, yeah, Nvidia. We did good. We did great. Now we're making money, aren't we? Tilray Brands. Who the hell's buying this? Why are you buying Tilray Brands? Oh, well, Donald Trump said he's going to... No, he's not. I've had that direct from the White House. Not interested at all. Oh, well, you never know. It might get $1 million. Yeah, okay. Robinhood, no. Way too expensive now. Vertical, Joby, Archer, Bitcoin, yes, so doing all right, but nothing exciting really. XRP, yeah, it's nothing exciting. It's crypto, isn't it? You know, I want to see XRP go up 20, 30%. That's what you want to see, not 1%. That's not. This is what makes me laugh, right? You get crypto enthusiasts, I don't know what you call them, hobbyists. They'll go, oh, Bitcoin, XRP's booming today. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's booming. It's a high speculative asset. It's designed to go up 10% a day. If it goes up 0.96, well, I could do better than that on Coca-Cola. That's not booming. That's not running. Oh, it's up to date. We don't get excited about that. There's no point about it. There's no point. Anyway, let's turn the studio green. I don't like red. Prefer green. I'm going to go and get set for my analysis. We've got Genius Sports, Legal and General. We've got Resolve. We're going to spin the wheel. Yes, I haven't forgotten you. Let me end the poll. I asked this morning because I want you to call in. I want to speak to everybody. I care about every single person who watches this show. No, you don't, Martyn. Yeah, I do. You don't care about everybody. No, you're right, actually. I don't care about the idiots. If you are an idiot, you choose to be an idiot. No one's born an idiot. If you choose to be an idiot, I don't like you. And I don't care about you. And I couldn't give a damn. And I'm not even going to help you. Well, that's not very nice. Well, if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. You don't deserve to be helped. You can take a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. If you do not read, if you do not study, if you don't open your mind, you're stupid. And if you're stupid, you're no use to me or anybody else for that matter. Well, that's a bit rough, Martyn, saying stuff like that. Well, that's how it is. That's nature. If you're in the wild, the lions would just eat you. They'd just and then poop you out and go, you're a waste of space. You don't have to be stupid. Anyone can educate themselves. Anyone can try. If you don't try, if you don't study, and if you just listen to nonsense, then you're stupid. And if you're stupid, you're wasting my time. And I ain't got time for you. Just don't be stupid. It's up to you. Right. Right. Mark's trying to call in again. Mark, you're not on camera. I think we got a troll messing around. Okay. If you do it again, you get blocked. Okay. I think Mark's messing around. There we go. So, how do you feel today? I really want to know. Do you feel great? Okay. Rubbish. 24% of you feel rubbish. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. But the good news is 35 feel okay. I'm sorry about that as well. But what I'm really happy about, the Lucasades, the Electra members, 41% feel great. That's what I'm talking about. And even if you don't feel great, say you do, just make it up because then you feel better. Because no point saying you don't because you just feel crap anyway. You always look at the positive, right? If you don't look at the positive, you're part of the problem. You know when there's a problem comes your way, right? What do you focus on, the problem or the solution? That's a bit deep, Martyn. Well, if someone presents you with a problem, whatever that might be in life, do you focus on the problem? The problem's bringing me down. I'm depressed now. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got no money. Life is hard. I'm not very well. Oh, God. Life is rubbish. The end of the world. You're focusing on the problem. You're going to feel even worse. What have you solved? Nothing. You feel even worse now, don't you? Yeah. Or you focus on the solution. You don't even see the problem because there's the problem. There is the solution. Focus on this. Well, how can you focus on the solution if you've got the problem in front of you? Ignore the problem. The problem is there whether you focus on it or not. Oh, just look at the solution. Because if you look at the solution, the next stop, Solution Town. I've arrived at the solution. It's the same way, and I've shown you this before, and try this. Here's financial advice. I'm giving you financial advice right now. When you next go on your next skiing holiday, because I'm always going on skiing holidays, right? When you next go on your skiing holiday, right? Sensei's always doing it. I'm never doing it. I used to do it. In fact, no, I didn't. I never did skiing holidays because I don't like skiing. Just sliding is rubbish. Walking good, sliding rubbish, right? But so this is a hypothetical. I've never actually done it, to be honest. It just sounds right. And I read it somewhere. I think I read it somewhere. But it's not really tried and tested facts, but try it out anyway. If you ski down a mountain and you see all these trees and you look at the trees, don't want to hit the tree. I guarantee you'll crash into the tree. Now, I don't know this firsthand because I don't go around doing it a lot, to be fair. But what I would do, because this is what I always do, is I focus on the path in between the trees. You never hit the trees. So what you're saying, Martyn, is this advice that you're coming up with about not seeing the problem, you've never actually done it. Well, I do apply it to my daily life, but as opposed to like going downhill skiing, not so much. But I'd imagine it would work. I think I read it somewhere. I mean, I just applied it to my thinking and I thought, yeah, I like that. That kind of makes sense to me. So I went, I made it up. Yeah, I made it up, if I'm honest. I probably heard it from somewhere and then added a bit to it and regurgitated. It does make sense, doesn't it? So maybe not go and test it out. Maybe not go on your next skiing holiday and go down the mountain and try to avoid the trees. Maybe not, because to be fair, you might still crash into. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. I might just come out with it and admit I just made it up. There you go. I just made it up. Oh, God. Right. How do you feel? I really want to know. Great. Okay. Right. I'm ending the poll. I'm sick of this now. I'm bored. Right. Let's have a look. Martyn, I'm not trolling. I'm having a hard time getting... Okay, mate, try again. Mark, I don't know who you are, you see. I don't know. I've got to be careful, haven't I, Mark? You got to understand, right, Mark? We had once a bloke phone in naked. We also had another bloke on a call. When we had like 10 people on a call, he was sitting there doing stuff with himself. We could see it. I got to be careful. This is not OnlyFans. This is not like, phone in and go naked. This is like, have a chat. That's all it is. Pretty boring, really. There's no nakedness. There's just, hello, Martyn. Hello, Mark. How are you? Can you help me with my finances? We can have a chat about it if you want. That's all we do. So I got to be careful, Mark. I'm sure you understand. So have you to do it in any way, so either be happy or about miserable? Your choice. Yeah, that's exactly. You got to do it anyway. So you might as well, it's your choice. Life's your choice. No, it's not. I'm depressed. I ain't got no time for depression. Lazy people. I'm just depressed. You're always depressed. Just get on with it. Oh, it's easy for you. No, it's not. Why is it easy for me? Why is it? Oh, it's easy for you just to say that. Oh, it's easy for you. I hate when people say that. Oh, it's easy for you. You're sitting there with your 100,000 YouTube channel. You're sitting there with your plaque from YouTube. You're sitting there with your $1 million. It's easy for you. Hang on a minute. I was born the same as you. I left home at 16 with zero. Well, my mum and dad died early. I'm a little orphan like bloody Oliver Twist. My mum and dad died about 20 years ago. I've had no mum and dad for 20 years. I got bullied at school every single day for years. Bloodied noses, ripped shirts. Right? I went to work when I was 14. Went out, did gigs, earned money in shows, building a business. When I was 16, left home, built a business, lived in a caravan. Didn't go on the dole, went on the dole for 2 weeks. Unemployment for 2 weeks, my entire life. Always worked myself, always employed myself. Lived on nothing when I had nothing. My first home was a caravan, like a 300-pound caravan on a field, but it was mine. I lived in it. So don't tell me you can't do it. My mum died. I inherited 1,500 quid, which bought a microphone. My dad died, sod all. My dad said, bury me in a cardboard box. We didn't. We cremated him. Cheaper. Bury me in a car. What? Not doing that. It's cheaper, Dad, to burn you. We went for that option. We just lit a match. Not literally at home. He went to a crematorium. I want to be clear. Problem fixed. Oh, hang on a minute. Hey, look at this. This is Mark. He's got it fixed. Love it. Here he is. Mark, how are you, mate?
I'm great, Martyn. How are you today?
I'm great, mate. It's lovely to have you here. I was just telling everybody then how about how I set fire to me dad. Didn't literally set fire to me dad. He was cremated, you know what I mean? But anyway, Mark, where are you calling in from, mate?
From Dallas.
Dallas, you're near me.
Yes, I'm right near you.
Bloody, you haven't got an American accent though, mate.
Well, no, I was born in Boston.
You born in Boston. Right, mate. How can I help you, mate? What is it you want to know?
I'm the one that asked about retirement strategy if you didn't plan for the future.
Right, okay. So are you currently earning money?
Oh, yes. Following your strategy, absolutely, yes.
Oh, terrific. And now, obviously, I can't give financial advice. We're just having a chat. This is just me and you having a chat, right, on the telly, right? So you've currently got an income. Your money's coming in, right? You're doing something to earn some money, all right. Have you got any savings at all?
I have limited savings and inheritance on the way.
Oh, inheritance on the way. Very nice indeed. So with the cash that you've got and the inheritance on the way, what's it currently invested in? Is it just sitting in a big bag under your bed? Is it in the bank? Where's the cash? Where's the money?
It's in it's in the final stages of being distributed.
Okay, so it's going to be sent to you.
Correct.
Right, okay. So your options are you stick the money, the inheritance, the cash under your bed and you earn nothing, right? Because every year with inflation, your buying power gets less and less. So that's a rubbish option, right? Option number 2, you do what your mum said, put it in the bank because that's what everybody does. And the bank lends it out 9 times, you get nothing and they reward you with 0.5%. That's a rubbish idea.
Yep.
We've now got digital online fintech companies like Robinhood, SoFi, where you can earn 4% in a digital bank, just as safe as a real bank. It has the same insurance like banks have. When you go to the bank, they go, right. When you go to the bank, they go, don't worry, your cash is insured with us. So it is with the, let me just turn that off a minute. We don't want that over your face. There we go. Robinhood, exactly the same. In fact, they have more insurance to cover your cash. So you're safe. Okay. So don't put the money. I have no money in the bank. Like I've got $10 in Bank of America and $10 in Lloyd's in England. All right. That's it. Because they don't pay me any money. They just use my money. So I'm not doing that option. So I would put my money into a fintech bank. So for me, it's Robinhood. And I earn 4% to do nothing. So straight away, I'm making more than inflation. So with my cash, my buying power is increasing because inflation is not 4%, thank God, otherwise we'd be in trouble. So I'm actually making more than inflation. So my money, even doing nothing, is giving me more buying power going forward. Now, what I would do is I would open an IRA on Robinhood because you get a 3% match straight away. So if you put in your cash when you get it into your IRA, you get 3% match with Robinhood. So you just earned 3% for doing nothing. Now, you get 4% a year on a normal account, but you got 3% in 1 second. Now, if you then buy a low index fund like the S&P, on average, it makes 10% a year. So if we did an average year, you're up 13%. In the first year.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah.
Not bad, right? Now, remember, when people say to you, the S&P on average makes 10% a year, it does, but some years, 30, 40%, some years minus. It's only 10% on average. So if you're a passive investor, you just drop your money in and forget it, that's okay. But you could do far better by selling when it's overvalued and buying back when it's oversold. That's called macro conditions, right? Now, people just go, just leave your money and you'll be fine. We have proven mathematically, if you just put your weekly or monthly or one-off payments in the S&P and you leave it for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, you'll do well. You do well, not because you were a wise investor, because inflation, priced, the way it works, the mechanics, it just goes up. However, if you focus on valuations and you sell the pump and you buy the dip, you make more money. And you can do that in your IRA tax-free. So you put your money in your IRA, you get 3%, you buy VOO, which is the best way to buy the S&P, right? VOO. It's the most cost-effective way of buying the S&P. And you look at the forward PE. When the forward PE is like 26, 27 times earnings, it's too expensive. In other words, if I bought, I bought a car, a $20,000 Ford Escape in Dallas tomorrow from a local garage, right? And somebody offered me 27 times the value of that car, would I sell it? Of course you would. Be stupid not to, right? You bought it for $20,000 and someone offers you 27 times what it's worth. Thank you very much. I'll have that. Of course you'd sell it, right? So when the market is overvalued, not the price on the ticker, but the valuation, you take some off the table. You could do that tax-free in your IRA. And then you wait for something to happen. Well, we had Liberation Day. The market sold off, right? And we had the S&P go to 17 times earnings. Hooray! Now, it's still expensive. The S&P is always going to be expensive because it always buys the future. The stock market always buys the future. You're never going to get a stock on the stock market unless it's a bankrupt rubbish stock. But you're never going to get a quality business that makes money. Your Googles, your Microsoft, your Nvidia, the S&P. You're never going to get that undervalue because the richest people in the world would be buying it and it wouldn't get there. It would never get there. Right? So you can't buy any business that makes money undervalue. Okay? It's never going to happen. But what you can do is get it.
Martyn?
Yes, sorry.
How do I find out what is overvalued and what is undervalued?
Great. Okay. Now, there's lots of complex formulas that I use to work it out for myself. But to make it easy for you, simplify it. Have you ever used ChatGPT?
Yes, I have.
Great. Just type into ChatGPT, what is the forward PE, P/E of the S&P 500? And it will go to credible sources as long as you've trained your model correctly. You know, I always say check with credible sources, fact check it. Don't just let it just say splurge, whatever. But make sure you've got it working properly. It'll come back with the forward PE. Now, that's not as precise as the way I do it, but it's as good as you need. If it's saying 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 times earnings, you know it's expensive. If it's like 21, that's where I like to start buying it. 20, 19, 18, you start buying it heavy. Okay? And that's it. And it always rotates. Always rotates. So when you look at on your Robinhood app, it will say the PE of everything. It will say the PE of Tesla, the PE of Palantir. But that is the lagging indicator. Lagging indicators are rubbish for me because I'm looking for the future. I want to look at what it's projected and what it's going to earn as what it's done already. But Robinhood can't do that. They have to tell you what it is earning now. It's not responsible. Right? But I want to see where it's going next because the market buys what comes next, not where it is today. So all you've got to do with your money comes in, you put it in an IRA, you get a 3% match, you buy VU, a low cost index. You trim it when it goes expensive. You then park that money into SGOV, SGOV, the Treasury bill, short-term Treasury bills.
Which I've actually done.
Perfect.
Following your strategy.
Yeah, spot on because you're getting good money because in your IRA, remember, you don't earn 4% interest like you do in the main account. So if it's in your IRA, if you leave it in cash, it earns you nothing. So don't leave it in cash. I don't know why anyone has any money in cash ever in their IRA because it's earning nothing. You can sell it whenever you want and get your money back whenever you want and then buy whatever you want. But you're earning daily. Every single day, you're earning a 1/365th because it's yearly of the 3%.
With that strategy in mind, if it's in an IRA, if it's in an IRA,
yeah,
I can, as I've watched you before, you can actually buy and sell stocks within that IRA without taking the money out.
Correct.
And then you can do your tax losses that way also. Am I right?
There's no tax losses in an IRA because there's no tax in the first place.
Okay.
So when you buy and sell, there was no tax gain. There was none. The only time you get taxed is if you not when you buy and sell, but you bring the money back out again. Now, if you leave it for so many years, there's no penalty, and that's all to do with your age and your classification. I don't know, right? But if you just put the money in today on VU and you sell it today on VU, no tax. But then if you withdraw the money back into your bank, Then there'll be tax because you withdrew it too quick. It's designed to be left for a few years, and the 3% match you'll probably lose as well because again, it was designed for a few years. That kind of thing. Depending on how much money you got, you might max out your IRA straight away anyway, because only $8,000, $8,500 is the max. After that, you go into your main brokerage account, and that's where you've got lots. That's how you can tax lot and do all the tax harvesting. So that's what I would do. And I'd be looking for undervalue, overvalue, trimming, using tax lots, use tax harvesting, all these strategies that we do every day. And yeah.
Martyn, I gotta tell everybody that's listening to you, I've been following your strategy since September. I've made a lot of money following your strategy. It's hard sometimes. It's emotional. You've taught me not to do that, and I've gotten much better at it. I do research before I buy, just as you also suggest. So you're spot on. I love you, Martyn, and hi to everybody in the show.
Well, Mark, it's lovely to talk to you. Thank you for taking the time. As a member, you can call in whenever you want. You never have to sit there worried, stressed. What do I do? And you know, at the end of the day, we're a community more than anything else. We're here to provide support and friendship. If you just want to have a chat, mate, just call in and say hello. Call in whenever you want. Just say, I want to have a chat. I'll give you the link. Call in, and we're here to help you. Well, good luck to you, mate. There's no magic to it. You know, you got some money coming in, invest it wisely, understand the valuations, and you'll do well. And you are extremely lucky to live in America because you have some of the best businesses in the world in America. And there's a lot of opportunity here that isn't in other countries. And I'm from England, and I couldn't invest the way I do here in England. The opportunities, the way you can do all these things is far superior in America. America's a great place to make money.
All right. Thank you, Martyn. And I'd love to buy you a drink someday if I see you.
All right, mate. Spot on. I'll hold you to that. Nice one, mate. Thank you, Mark. Cheers. Now, how about that? So if you want to call in, folks, have a chat, you can. I love it when people call in. Absolutely terrific. There you go. Brilliant. Didn't sound like he was from Dallas, did he? He sounded like he was down the road in my local village over in England. Anyway, let's have a look. I feel as though through the way of the peak of July, Robert, thank you. When are you going to dive back into NVIDIA, Martyn? When NVIDIA goes to sort of 150, 140. But remember, I'm still in. When people say I'm not in NVIDIA, remember, I've got about $30,000 of NVIDIA through SGov and VUG and VU. So I'm still in it. It's not like I haven't got it or anything. I am. Right. I will try to solve. Yeah, you solved it. Yes, Liz, I'm fixing it. He said, you fixed it. My father did say that focus on what is in front of you, not where you want to go. So makes sense. All logic. You got it. Music selection at the pub this Friday. Music selection at the pub this Friday. What do you mean, Diesel? Hello, Mark. Help him. I'm on it. High energy in the house. Hi, Liz. Great call, Mark. There you go, Mark. Everyone loved it. Can I show you? I tell you what, folks. There's 224 people watching. All right. Can everyone show some love, please, for Mark? Mark called in, and it was great. I love when people call in. It's really, really great. Show some love for Mark. Let's have it. In the chat. Everyone. Nice one, Mark. Love you, Mark. Mark did great. Send some love. Send some energy to Mark today. All right? Send some energy. You go better to have a tea together. All right. Time to buy. What's time to buy? Coca-Cola? Where are we going? No. Let's have a little look. No. We've got XRP. I'm not buying that. We're up 10% now. We're rallying. We shouldn't be, but we are. Ethereum going up. But remember, this war's about money. It's about power and control. So crypto should be going down with all this escalation in the war. But I told you before, it's about money. And there it is. But remember though, people buy pump to dump as the talks start and then don't happen. People take profit. So I wouldn't be buying it. I want to be in it. I want to own it, but I don't want to be buying it on the pump like this. No way. The S&P, yeah, is trimming back a bit. That's why my portfolio is down. Google, Coca-Cola, nah. I mean, I'm down 0.66. No. I mean, it's basically flat, aren't I? It'd have to go down, 1.5%, 2% before I start buying again. I can't just keep buying it on the way up. That's nuts. I'm not doing that. So nothing to buy right now. Nothing to buy. There's no value at all. There's nothing to do. Love you, Mark. There you go. Look at that. Top geezer. I am 101 on the like. Oh, nice one. Thank you. Great. Love you, Mark. Says Airfro. Sorry. R Frey. I got that right. AE Frey. Is that right? Thank you all, says Mark. Mark, wish you all the best to make the best out of your new strategy. There you go. Nice one, Mark. Good tidings to Mark and happy investing. Much respect to Mark. High energy, slim. Everyone loves it. There you go. Bloody marvellous. Right, we're going down a little bit because the S&P is selling off. I'm not buying it. Why would I want to buy the S&P now when we're up 7.5%? Why would you want to do that? No, we got a big crash coming. VUG, no, it's not cheap enough. So a little bit down today is neither here nor there. Right, I'm out of here. I've got to go now to Discord. We'll be on the hour. So our next day, it's Monday. So everyone on Discord today, every Monday after the opening bell, everyone gets to call in. Once a week, everyone gets to call in. So if you want to be on Discord now, I'll onboard you now. Let me onboard people now and send you to Discord, right? Let me have a look. Have I got anybody that wants to come into Discord today? Let's have a look. Oh my God. Loads of people have been trying to get on Discord. Oh my God. So this is, who's this? I don't know. This one looks dodgy. So let me onboard everybody now. This is your chance to do it. The link's in the chat. I'll onboard you now. I can accept your friend request now. I can guide you through it. Let's do Discord onboarding, folks, and then we'll have a stage event. So here's the first one. This one looks a bit dodgy. I'm not going to give you the name, but it looks a bit dodgy. People try and scam me all the time. Silly. They never get in. Don't do anything. Rob. Hello, Rob. We got a request from Rob. Hello, Rob. How you doing? Let me process Rob. Rob, you're being processed. Do you feel like you're being processed, mate? Does it feel like you're being processed? Because you are. You don't know it, but somewhere in the world, you're being processed, mate. Does it feel like it? Hiya. He said hello. He said hello. He's live. He's going, yeah, mate, I'm here. All right, Rob. Well, I can process you now. He says hello. So Rob looks real. Rob looks real. Oh, I got Quincy. I'm not sure Quincy's real because he's applied several times, and he might be having a problem, but this is his last chance. If he messes it up this time, I'll assume he's a bot. We can't have that. We can't have bloody bots lark around. So Quincy, I'm going to give you your last chance. Don't blow it, because if you blow it this time, you'll be on your toes, mate. That'll be you. That'll be you finished. There'll be no more. There'll be no more. Quincy, let me sort you out. Where are you? Yeah, Quincy, here he is. If he messes it up this time, there'll be no going back. So let me have a look. Interview. Okay, that looks a dodgy one. Rob, watch the video I've just sent you. Rob, watch the video I just sent you. TJ, this might be dodgy as well. I assume everyone's nice. I always want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. But unfortunately, with a financial channel, we do get a lot of people try to abuse it. But we've got such great procedures that no one actually can. And it works really well now. We've got a server that I'm proud to own. It had to be something I was proud to own, and it is now. This server is great. It helps people, it educates people, it provides 24/7 community. It's great. I'm really proud to own this. I wasn't before, but I am now. G1 NAND juice. Let's have a look. Okay, this one looks all right. Okay, let's process you. Do you feel processed? This is happening live, folks. So I always take care of all it myself. No AI, no bots. This is real life as it's happening. That's the real clock, the real time. And I'm here in Dallas trying to help people out. That's it. Just seems a nice thing to do, doesn't it? That's what I think anyway. Right, here we go. This is Mr. Juice. Who comes up with these names? Right, Mr. Juice, let me process. Do you feel processed? Processed juice. There we go. You can always respond to me and I'll see it. Trading state of mind. I think you've had a couple of chances as well. So this is the last time. I don't think, I know. It tells me. So if you don't do it properly this time, you'll be out. Don't waste the opportunity because it's a great community. You'll learn, you'll make money, you'll have fun. And it'll be great. It'll be something really useful. Let me add you in there. Okay. Give you your 4 questions. You get 4 questions, a video to watch, takes you 8 minutes. So watch it, get the questions right. And then when you get permitted into the server, you have a couple of minutes, because we don't mess around. You have a couple of minutes to choose your subscription role. It's not free. It's $2 or $4.99. I recommend you go $4.99, but not because I get $4, because I don't. Time we take the tax out, commission to Discord, and the time it takes me all this time. It's not worth my time. I'm doing it just to help people, but we have 2 services. The pro one, everyone goes pro because it gives you everything. 24/7 contact with me, all my trades 24/7, all the channels are open. I mean, it's the way to go. But some people just go, I want the cheapest. And you have to have an entry level system, don't you? But funny thing is, the people that go for the basic level tend to not even use it. It's true that. The ones that are pro, they're with me every day in the stage events, every day. So there you go. It's up to you. And make sure you do it on a browser. Don't do it. Oh, Shaman wants to join us. My God, this morning's been crazy. How come it's so busy? That's because they like the show, Martyn. They want to be part of it. Well, don't abuse it. This is for Shaman now. Shaman wants to join us. Just processing you. Do you feel processed? I'm at some tea and toast in a minute. Now I've been talking about tea and toast. My wife makes the best scrambled egg and fried eggs on toast. She has magic ingredients. I'm going to buy a bread maker today. I've decided, bugger it. I'm going to buy one. Right. That's you, Shaman. And is this? Oh no, that's Lionel. Oh, Lionel, this is one of Sensei's, I think. If you drop in an email, I'm assuming you're one of Sensei's. Oh, let's keep an eye on Coca-Cola. You know, Coke's fine. Coke's going up, actually. It's the S&P, see? Where do I go? It's Lionel. Yeah, you are. Looks like you're from one of Sensei's. Yes, you are. Interview. Hi, Lionel. It looks like you are interested or you're already on Sensei's newsletter as you've given me your email. So I'll let Sensei deal with this. He will be with you shortly. Just please bear with us as his wife has just had a baby. Takes him a little bit longer than normal, but I will be monitoring this. If you respond to this and go, no, Martyn, I also want to be in the Discord, I can get you in our Discord and we can add the newsletter later. Just let me know. Otherwise, I'll be letting Sensei take the control from here. Cheers. Thank you. Okay, that's that one taken care of. Lionel and Jigger's just come in. I will be going back. Some of you are now watching the videos and I'm going to go and process you. If you send me a friend request once you are in, no point sending me a friend request. Nothing happens. It just gets rejected. So don't be cute and think, I'll send a friend request. He won't notice. Oh, I do notice. I notice everything. I see everything. Name the video. Name the film. I see everything. Name the film. It's animated. Right. There is Jigger. Maybe suspect. We'll soon find out. Any more? Ronin. Oh, hello. Interview. Oh, Sensei's on it. Sensei's on that one. Looks like we're up to date. Okay, let me go back now and see. We got a few friend requests. D. Martinez, no, can't accept your friend request because you are not a member yet. Kimberly sent me information about the bread maker. Quincy, you've been processed, but you've not done anything yet, so you're running out of time. Sensei is on that one. Sensei, cheers, mate. Awesome. I think we've got a member just been upgraded. Let me do this. This is TS. I think it's TS, yeah. I can't really pronounce the name any better than that. It's a difficult one. Yes. Oh, yes. TS. Yes. Okay. I can now send TS a message. Okay. TS. Okay. All right. TS, welcome. I see you've gone pro. Thank you very much. What you can expect from me now, there will never be a price increase, ever. There will never be inflation, ever. And I'll add more and more value to the server all the time. You can expect from me 2-stage events every trading day. Sometimes not the second one if there's breaking news, but that's the aim. I'm about to go live in about 5 minutes. You might want to join me for that. You can send me direct messages. I can support you with the live on stage events. Anything you want to know, just ask me. You'll also see my trades 24/7 in the Pro Trade channel on here on Discord. So there you go. You can also access all the channels, including the gaming channel where you can win Luca coins and trade up for things in the future. You also get access now to Sensei. Sensei has a community channels here on the server. 2 channels where you can access. Sensei will go live and do some stage events, some training on how to read charts. You'll also get some news bulletins from the newsletter. If you do want the newsletter, though, it's a separate service. Because we're integrated with Sensei, you can get the best deal, up to 50% discount with us here on the server if you ever wish to upgrade. That's it. Now, I know you've dropped in your email above, so you might already be on Sensei's newsletter. Continue talking to Sensei, open a ticket, and we can add you. We can add that service if you've already got it. If you haven't, you know how to get it. It's just you sent your email, and we all got a bit confused there for a minute. But at least you're in the server. At least we can talk to you now. Open a ticket, and if you are on the newsletter, we'll add you. If you're not, you can always get it. Welcome to the family. Right then, I shall. That's my part done. I'm going to close that one out. TV. That's that. Okay. Okay, I think we're all good. We'll go and set up a stage event. It will be 1:15 now because I didn't get time to set it up on time. Sensei will look into this for you. Okay, there you go. Announcements. Lots of new people joined this morning. Everyone's onboarded now. I've taken care of everybody. Oh, I forgot to mention, you should send me a friend request. Okay. Right. All done. Right, we're all set up. I'm now going to end the show. Send you the extra. Coca-Cola is pumping like crazy. Exactly what it's supposed to do. Look at that. It's not pumping like crazy. I exaggerate that. But look, it's going up. Look, this is great. So my portfolio would be down big today if it wasn't for Coca-Cola. It's perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. So I said it might make 77 today. It could easily. What we want to do now is use our tax lots and sell from the top to bring us back into balance. So what we'll do, and I'll show you how this works, go into here, go into Coca-Cola, yes, and we go trade, and we go sell, and we go tax lots, and we go tax lots. We'll teach this in a minute on our main Discord event. Now you can see, look, I'm making money in all this. Oh my, look, you're making so much money. So what I do now is I want to trim all these higher lots. Now my highest price is 79. At 79, I want to sell all the way from the top. Boom, boom, boom. No point rushing. No point rushing. Market will come to us. We'll wait. When we get to 79, we'll go sell, 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 sell. All of this lot. We'll trim from the top. We'll pay minimum tax, if any at all. We'll sell for washes. We'll keep the lower levels. We'll protect our portfolio. We pay off margin. And we're all the way winning to the bank. That is what we'll do next. And if you want to know when I'm going to sell, what I'm going to trade, I'm going to show you exactly now on Discord. So let me, this is just so exciting, isn't it brilliant? Is everyone loving this? We're just winning all the time. On Safari, not literally on Safari. Marky Mark sounded like Tom and Jerry when the radio said the little white mouse will not explode. Then boom, Tom said, don't you believe it? Can Sensei show the day and time on his stream like you do? You have to ask him, Mark. Ask him yourself. Ask him yourself, Mark. I could tell him. Should I tell him? It is I am the boss. Should I tell him? I should tell him. Should I call him up now? I probably won't call him up now because he's probably like changing a nappy or something. I won't call him up now. I could do that, can I? Just to annoy him. No, I won't. Shall I call him up? Right, we got an application here that was withdrawn. Okay, someone was larking around with me. Good, let's get rid of you and then we'll ban you now. There we go. What's this?
A Defense 89 tip $2 Canadian through Super Chat. Live trades are my favorites.
Live trades. The live trades. Yeah. I know they're my favorite too. If it happens, it happens. But, you know, it's not there yet, is it? I can't make it up. Right. Okay, let's set up our Discord event. Events. Create event. Stage channel. For everybody this morning, everybody. It's for everybody because Monday after opening hours, it's for everybody. Everybody. So stage event. Next. Stage event for all. On Monday. 1:15. Yes. Yes. Drop that into there. Upload image. Upload an image. Apply. Next. Create event. Okay, I've done it. Copy link. Here we go. I'll give you the link, folks, for the event. It's a boy. It's a little baby boy. Discord live. There you go. That's where we're going to go next. Show you about the trades, what we're going to do, how we make money, any questions, phone-ins, all that kind of stuff. Pin the message. There you go. That's where we're going now. Blah, blah, blah. Pin that there. And let's go over here. Rob's trying to get on the server quick for the event. That's fine. Let me just drop that into here. Lucas A chat at everyone. Everybody. For all members. Okay, there we go. Keep doing that. Got to stop doing that. Okay, I've got another member trying to join, so let me just give them their congratulations. Whoops. Let's get it right. That's Rob. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm done. I'm out of here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to Discord in a few seconds' time and do our stage event. We're looking to take some profit from Coca-Cola. The S&P is going down. So if we take some profit from Coca-Cola at the top lots or halfway up, we can buy the S&P. Now, as you can see, XRP is now going down. Could go down to $1.
I can't believe
We're not buying it until it
this.
does. VU, we can't buy that until we go red.
Has become a member.
So
thanks for everything, Martyn. Smiley face emoji, ladybug emoji, bread emoji.
Bread emoji. It's all about the bread today, isn't it? I love it. So here we go. We're going to send you all now to Extra. I've got Sensei doing a replay show for me. Remember the purpose of Extra. It helps grow our channel. If you want to be part of the inner circle of the Lucasades, go to Extra. Even if you're on Discord, just let Extra run. You can mute it. It helps us reach audiences around the world. Why is that important? Well, this is like a restream of the day's events, right? Watch this. I go to Extra on my other computer, because I've got two, because I'm that good, right? And I replay this morning's show. Look, watch. From the beginning. and get rid of that. Right. Now, if you watch closely now, you'll see me replay what you've missed this morning. Okay. This is for people tuning in at different times that want to watch the live show, but rather than watch the past live stream, because you can watch this show later, people do. People watch it on Extra, and the benefit to that is, and it says it's a restream, so it's not like we're trying to con you or anything. It's got the clock, it's got the time, it says restream on the show. The purpose it is, people can chat live. Well, they're watching it. And this is for people waking up in different countries. You can talk to different people around the world. So I'll go, hi all. And if you want to help us grow our channel and become the first billion channel, which I believe we can, because I'm going to explain that later on today, got videos coming out about it, and we're definitely going to do it, is we need to reach the whole world. So to help us, if you can just open a tab, open a device, an iPad, an extra screen, whatever, let it run, put it on mute. Put it on mute if you don't want to hear it, right? But let it run all day. And it helps us reach other audiences around the world. So there is the Extra channel. So I'm going to give everyone the link now. It's automatically going to take you there. But for those of you who don't know how to work it, just click on the link and here we go. For the rest of you, I'll see you on Discord. There you go. I posted it 3 times, Extra. All right? It's free to watch, free to listen. If you want to become a member of it, you want to be part of the inner circle and you want to chat inside it, because we don't want bots and stuff to chat, and 24/7, no one's monitoring it. You know, I'm asleep, right? So we make it members only for 99 cents. That way no one can ruin it. So if you want to be a member, 99 cents, no price increase, no inflation, no discount, because it's 99 cents. It'll always be 99 cents, right? It just stops the idiots coming in. All right? So there you go. Join me over there now. That's it from me. Bloody marvellous. Thank you much indeed. I'll see you on Discord in about 5 minutes for our Monday stage event for everyone. Hopefully you'll join me on Extra. I'll see you in the chat. I'll say hello to you. You can talk to me 24/7 in there. I'm always monitoring it. And that's it. Be back for some reviews. When do you think it's time to buy the S&P? It's got to go red for me. Red is 20 times earnings again.
A Defense 89 tipped $2 Canadian through Super Chat. When do you think it's time to buy S&P? What price?
It's got to go down 7%. It's got to go to 21 times earnings again. Simple, because we're going to get a big pullback with the carry trade. We're going to get a big pullback in recession. We can't not have a recession now. This war's gone on too long. The market's going to crash. You want to wait for it. So I'm buying it when that green 7% on VU goes red, and not until. Not until. But so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start banking profits from Coca-Cola at the top, paying off margin, keeping the lower levels ready to buy back the crash, which means Coca-Cola will go up even further. But then we buy the S&P. Not buying S&P now. Not buying SGov now. We want to be in the market. When the market's overbought, then we can buy SGov. So we're not buying SGov. We're not buying Coca-Cola. We're selling Coca-Cola now. We're not buying crypto. No way. It's going to go to $1, more than likely, on XRP. So we're not doing any of that. All right. So we're just loving it. We're loving it. So Defense, thank you very much for your comment. Hope that answered your question. Right. That's it. See you on Discord in 5 minutes. See you on Extra right now. Liz is already there. Liz is already on it. You could always rely on Liz. She's always there. Hello again. There's Liz. She always follows it all day. So she just lets it run in Germany. So we find people in Germany. I love it. She's watching the replay of today's show. There it is. So you never miss anything. And you're chatting live. If you're a true Discordian, true Lucasade, just have that running. Pop in and say hello to all your mates. Pop in and say hello to your mates. All right? Hello, Liz. Hello, Liz. There you go. Liz is great. Just put it on mute if you don't want to hear it. It helps the channel grow. It really makes a difference. Okay, that's it from me. I'm out of here. Thank you much. See you on Discord in 5 minutes. Until next time, love you all. As always, take care of yourselves and each other. See you back in a bit. Bye-bye.